Yep, we like. This is so fun. I'm literally ultimating them every turn until end of the game, and they cannot do anything about it. But this deck is amazing. We waited for this moment a while, but look at this. And this is new improved Ashiok, and it's so much better than the previous one. Nightmares will grow on the same turn, and here, man, everything seems to be doubled. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today absolutely insane combo that makes every Planeswalker insanely deadly. With doubling season, all of the loyalty counters are doubled, and it costs only 5 mana, so you drop this on turn 5, and then you go Liliana, Dreadhorde General, and instantly ultimate for -9. You also have ramp with Ancient Cornucopia, so we can actually hit it faster. And with Pillage the Bog, you can actually find the missing piece. Either you have doubling season or the Planeswalker to ultimate. And by the way, all the Fountainport tokens get doubled with this. All the Ashiok tokens get doubled with this. And guess what? They get a +1/+1 counter if something was exiled, and those counters are also doubled. So we can go 4 creatures for -2, and then they can pump to 12 in total on the same turn, and it only gets worse for your opponent. So I think you will really like this combo, and yeah, let's go into games, and really thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you, so just a huge thank you from my side, and let's enjoy the show. Alright guys, we're going second, however we have removal, that hopefully is enough to save us, and it seems to be mono black, so let's prepare for the Annex. Honestly, this is probably not the card you really want. We have green for Cornucopia, we need doubling season, and then we will see what we get. Really, Schaffer, I literally said that I don't want it, but you are still getting it, Sloth. That's what Schaffer wants. Alright, so not amazing draw because we probably won't have targets for this. Maybe we can sneak something during the game, but it's not amazing. Let's see, we really want to set up the Cornucopia. This is actually a little bit of a better draw. It keeps us afloat for a long time. We have removal, they don't have targets to remove, so now we just need to hit doubling season and ultimate them, and it should be fine. Here we go, alright. Bro, what the hell is with Shuffle? Like, what the hell? I literally drew nothing but this the whole game. Like, this is not your normal average draw. Alright, so if we kill them, we'll do it during their turn, we also get X. They always have it, every single time. I mean, let's go. So we will have to do a lot. This is interesting. If we draw a land here, we can actually go Liliana -4 and clear the board while also getting a Planeswalker. So I kinda like it. To be absolutely honest, we could also hit Bloodletter, because we live gain so much that Slasher is so much weaker than normally. But let's see. Alright, you know what? Even with this abysmal nowhere to run draw, we actually are doing some magic here. Alright, and they will have to find a Planeswalker removal, they don't have to meddle. I'm not sure if they even have one. And suddenly, they have nothing. Liliana, as always, just carrying the game. If they cannot remove it, they probably won't win. And I think they can't. Alright, let's see it. Oh, this is such a lackluster play. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. So we have to kill it, right? We also will play this. We don't have doubling season, but our Planeswalkers are amazing anyway. And let's start doing some cards. Not yet, but soon.
Time to wake up and smell the decay.
Thank you, Liliana. Yep, that's exactly the time. So, I guess they can deal some damage because I'm not removing it yet, but I want to force them to make a play before combat phase maybe, and then we'll see. Edict, just easy, huh? Huh? Alright, not much we can do about this one. Good for them, good for... I wonder if they are playing this version that we showcased with Triple Edict. It definitely feels like it. Normally they shouldn't hit it. And let's get rid of this. We can still make a fish, it's nice. By the way, if you were super desperate for cards, in response you could know where to run your own zombie. No, 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 no. Cards are ours. And ours alone. They can deal 2 damage, but we don't care. With all those Cornucopias, it's just not a big difference. And we basically nullified their whole turn. Man, we cannot draw our key card of the deck, but it's fine. We'll just play this. and start searching while also live gaining. So you can see that even without the combo, you can just play it as an extremely powerful Planeswalker deck. And let's start chaining Planeswalkers. Alright, I mean, not the most powerful Planeswalker in the universe, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. We have one more removal and also Deadly Cover-Up. They need to find another Planeswalker removal because Ashiok will take over, like each one of our Planeswalkers just wins if it doesn't get removed, and they cannot remove it. Like, look at this, we have so much more of everything, and we are basically equal in cards because we have double Fountainport, and yeah, we can do a lot. Sure, bro. Hit your stuff. Hit your... Yeah, I think they are playing this version. I didn't see Heist, though. Oh no, that version did not run Bloodletter, it only ran the Arcfiend, so it must be different one. So they probably don't have Heist, too. Alright. They cannot play a Demon right now. Honestly, even if they go for Annex, I'm fine with it, because we can probably kill them way faster. Here we go, just name the card. However, that means they did not answer Ashiok, and at some point we should hit our key cards of the deck. At some point. Someday. I promise, it should happen at some point. Well, not today. Alright, we are actually the master of whiffing. Oh man, starting from nowhere to run into Flute. Alright, I see Shuffler. However, we won't probably die. They know about Bitter Triumph, by the way. This is interesting, they went with Deadly Cover-Up. So we could start attacking them to pressure. Is that even worth it? I think double Fountainport is better, right? But we don't have enough mana. It's Fountainport into potentially drawing card. Alright, that's fine. We can just play a control game out of this. They drew only one extra card so far. So they shouldn't hit another Edict, right? That means Ashiok should draw another card. Don't touch my Ashiok. Alright? It's on my side. It's not going to you or my graveyard. Alright, Slasher is not a problem at all. I honestly just can make a lot of fish. Like, it will work. Alright. If we kill this, we kill it during their turn, so they get more time before it comes back. Alright, I literally Of course, the one card we exile during the whole game, it's our key card. I mean, why not? Why not? And we draw lands. Well, Shuffler is definitely trying to tell me something. I could honestly just go for the tokens. You know what? I think we actually will go for it. No, I need to make the correct plan, even if Shuffler just absolutely hates me today. Alright, at least we have removal, I'll take it. Not the best card, but also not the worst one. Yeah, I will go with Cottage. It's close to a point where we can actually start killing them. Alright, the Fish of Doom is just waiting here, bloodthirsty. And our opponent knows that they will die to this fish. I could make the tokens, but it's not really correct play. I can just win the value game. I don't need to, risk everything. But those draws, man, I think we whiffed for like last 7 cards, and the only card that was the one we wanted was the one we exiled during the whole game. So the Shuffler is definitely doing work here. And I don't think it will be enough. They have Duress, they have so many things, but it's not enough. And with triple Cornucopia, it's so hard to like raise us. Especially, oh, they know that it will get removed. So this is interesting. Let's see the attack. Maybe we can trade for the Cottage or something? We could also just block it and draw a card. Honestly, it's good. I know I will exile another season moment I pay 1 life. Alright, you know what? Let's just do the thing. We know it has to be done. Yep, and let's go for... They don't know about go for the throat. So I will pay 3 life just to conceal the fact that we have another one. Yep. Let's see if those were 3 amazing cards. Yep, all of them were amazing. That's the rule. You exile the good cards and you draw the lands. That's how we do it. Alright. And this whiffs because it got triggered twice. And now we get rid of everything here. Well, also, I'm making a fish probably. Now they lose life. And now we can start be super aggressive. Let's see what we exile. Another Ashiok, yep. Now let's time to draw a land. Oh my god, we drew a card. Okay guys, we are in here. So we are going for the doubling season. Of course we get so much stuff. And well, we waited for this moment a while, but look at this. And this is new improved Ashiok, and it's so much better than the previous one. So we can also go for this, because once we pay life, a card will get exiled, which means that all of those nightmares will grow on the same turn. And here, man, everything seems to be doubled. And yep, even the fish of doom is now the duo of doom. And our opponent, on top of normal game, needs to solve 8 tokens, and they also need to solve Ashiok and the doubling season, because we can draw more. Oh, that's a cute little demon they've got here. They can try to kill one of the tokens. Man, by the way, we are putting double counters on this. Oh my god, this is so good. So we kill the demon, and we kill them probably, right? Because we exile card, and man, see, you can see that once we get going, it's not even close, and this is one of the best decks in the format. Alright guys, I'll be honest, we are second with no removal on turn 2. I don't think it will go well, but we will try. If we can dodge turn 2, I think we can be fine, but we need to dodge it. And we have Surveyor, so I'm kinda hopeful that we can draw something on the next turn. And that hopefully is our 2 mana removal. Or maybe our opponent is not playing aggressive deck. And it seems to be the case actually. So, Cornucopia into Cornucopia, and then we probably go, alright, we are for a real game of Magic, ladies and gentlemen. Do I want to remove stuff already? It's super tempting. It's so tempting, but I think we go like this. I want to ramp as quickly as possible, we can live game, even though our opponent is some kind of a control deck. And I cannot even speak the word because it's so rare. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh, I hate him. Oh, I hate him legit right now. Please don't tell me he took Liliana. That's the wrong one. That means our opponent has another duress for the next turn. I mean, I think that's what it means. Let's play Fountainport. We can go into this. Listen, we are rolling with it. If our opponent plays like this, what a madlad would never use a Maze Mind Tome. That's so just... It's not fair. Like, it's unjust. We will try to get rid of all of their cards before they can recover. Do I want the cottage? It kinda fits, right? I don't need more mana. So let's use the land that actually does something. It also shows our opponent that we have a mystery card. So when you have one extra card, it's basically every card of the deck, because they need to account for every possibility. If they see everything, that clears all the possibilities. Man, this guy likes removing our planeswalkers.
With friends.
And it's fine. It's fine. I think they have another removal, so don't get super excited for Liliana. I don't think she will do anything here. But we'll get a creature, we'll get some life gain, and we'll force them to use all of this. And they're scrying, which means that they're actually losing all the value they had. Which is nice. Alright guys. I'm sure they won't top deck another Get Lost, right? So this way we dodge duress, but we are vulnerable to Get Lost. And this guy is just God of Magic. They removed 3 planeswalkers on 3 plays. Alright, let's go with the next one. Let's go with the next... Oh, you know what? We actually have this. This is a nice one. We can use it to draw cards with Fountainport. It's actually better, right? It is actually better. And I still want to go toward Liliana Ultimate. They didn't account for this card. And I think that's our advantage.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
We will draw another removal if we need it. I don't think it's super important to keep the card. Alright, I didn't need to choose anything. Oh, I see. Alright, that explains a lot. So they really want to get to this 4 and 5 mana. I think we can prevent the combo because we will try to discard all of their cards. We will draw a card with Fountainport probably. We could also try to be aggressive to close this game. Are you serious? Man, this guy is a god of magic. They drew 3 Get Lost and Duress on 13 cards. Alright, I guess.
My cue to leave.
So now we need to make a decision. How do we want to play? It's super tempting to just go Fish of Doom into Fountainport. This is 7 damage a turn and we can amplify with map tokens. That is a lot. They have a little bit. Let's see the scry. It's kinda important. Top, so they like the card. It's probably a land, and I think they have combo in the hand because they discarded one piece of it. So probably they have tenacity for the next turn. This is a land, and conquer on land, one of the last cards. So what can we do here? Drawing cards really feels slow. I think we need to punish our opponent for, you know, doing his stuff. Land is actually okay. Surprisingly so, because we can go for this. And let's go. I think I will go for the cottage, because it's the most sneaky one. I mean, that's perfect. That's a super strong planeswalker that also pumps the creature as much as possible. I didn't see the tap, I don't trust you, auto-tapper. Like, it's been enough times. So this is already 10 damage. And, I mean, let's go for the permanent. I don't think it makes a difference. The other choice would be lockdown. Alright, so theoretically, if they tap out, I think we have enough damage to kill them. This is 10 damage, 13. So if they tap without a blocker, and they will have a blocker probably, that is enough. So that's an interesting angle to have. Here it comes, told you. They have this kind of stuff. However, do you think they have an... Well, so we can hold them hostage every time they will go for the play. I cannot use the mana though. I'm so happy we used all those map tokens. Look how great it was. Oh, we will get the token because we attack. So we go super mana efficient. And that's 7 damage. I really like it. Let's go lockdown. There are cards that get it back from the graveyard. I don't think they play them. But you can never know. And now we have perfect extra card. And now they cannot re-tap. Because especially if we go for the throat, so they can play the creature, the what are you called? Tenacity, Enduring Tenacity, but then we go for the throat and attack. We have the mana to do it. And now we can go with the other things, which is amazing. So now they're waiting with removal, and now we make sure that it doesn't work. So every time they prepare a play, we make the opposite one. That is super frustrating for them. We could go for the card. Or just the I will go with the tokens. They are waiting with this removal. I don't want to go with Liliana, but I want to play her. We are not discarding, but we are preparing. Alright, they know our full turn, they can react, they have probably one play. And we are not discarding. We will discard probably on the next turn. Also, if they use any kind of planeswalker removal, they probably have only one in the whole deck. They risk not having answer to Liliana. So we are trying to hit them from so many angles that I think our opponent is cooked. Like, they can answer probably a lot of this stuff, but not at the same time. And here we go. Here we go. Let's draw a card first. I like drawing my cards. Doubling Season. Here we go. Oh my god, this is so good. Let's +1. I could play this and I know that I would get more counters, but I want to pressure my opponent. Now, this will be a 4-4, which means they kinda have to react because Fountainport becomes lethal at the end step then, if they are at 1. And we are not going for the cottage because that's what they are waiting for. Down to 1? Yeah, that's what I thought. The question is, do we draw a card? See, like they cannot answer all of them. We set up 3 different strategies and each one is lethal. And they just couldn't handle it. Alright, our opponent is going first and our hand is absolute garbage. No interaction before turn 5. I'm sure it will go great. So we can draw Deadly Cover-Up or our opponent might not be aggressive. In both cases we actually have a good hand. I will take it just because of Cornucopia and this land that should surveil us into something that is a little bit better. Alright, a decent draw. An absolutely horrible draw. We still need black mana, but we'll get it from Cornucopia. We need to get to this stage when we have all of this mana. Alright. Our opponent is not very aggressive and we're getting flooded on top of really bad hands. So Shuffler is doing everything it can to get our win rate in check. Alright. Let's see, Mirex. Mirex is a little bit unfortunate, it will hurt. Here's the Slasher. No indirection. Let's see if they are good and they will play Bloodletter. Well, they need black mana for it, right? It's triple black. So they literally... But they play Mirex, so I think they play Mirex instead of Fountainport for this mana. So they might be a demon deck. That's a lot of damage, by the way. So we could go for Ashiok. Alright, here comes the Annex. Their draw is absolutely insane, and our sucks, let's be honest. Like, our draw just sucks. So I could go for Ashiok, or so they will go for the demon on the next turn. So let's prepare, actually. I can play a land. Well, I don't need anything, right? Because Cornucopia, well, we don't need it. We can just play a land and go Liliana on the next turn. Which means, so they want to play... Okay, oh my god, this will be so good. If it works like I hope it will be absolutely insane. Because we can sacrifice both those creatures and draw 2 extra cards on top of clearing the board and keeping Ashiok alive. If that works, this is so prime. So they really want to play a demon right now to drain us and also to start doing cards for free. This is interesting play. How they will attack? Probably face. Can I take this? So this is interesting. If we don't block, we go to 4, and that means Bloodletter kills us. So unfortunately I have to block here. I cannot take this risk because it really is sus. You know, I think they might have Bloodletter in the hand. Edict. Alright, just having those perfect answers all day long. Sure, why not? Why not? Go for the Throat is a nice one. I'm not sure if I played the right thing. So I can get some value and extra cards. I don't really want to play a creature, to be honest. I could also go Cornucopia into Go for the Throat, but it doesn't accomplish too much, right? I would prefer to hit another creature, to be honest. I think we actually will go like this. Which means we can play the Cottage. We take life. We actually life gain so much here. I should play the Cottage if I didn't. Yeah. We played a different land, I believe. It was the forest? Yep. So that was a bit of a mistake. I don't think this 1 damage should matter too much. If that was 2 damage, I would probably attack. Alright, alright. Good for you. Good for you. I should draw the card. But then I cannot go for it. Okay, that was okay, because I don't have enough mana to go for it. Yeah, Cottage was so much better on this turn. I told you. They have it. They had it all the time. I can smell the Bloodletter in the air. And I will still go for it, because it actually gives them so much value. And, I mean, it's not like we... I guess I could kill the Slasher, take the damage from the Annex, and just get rid of everything. But we should be able to get enough value easily. Right, this is interesting. I probably want to play Lily here. Yeah, let's go for Liliana. They don't have second blue mana for the Reef, but they might get it soon. And we're life gaining quite nicely. So this is a start to set up the Slasher for the next turn for Liliana. So they usually will play a demon or activate the chamber. Then they have 2 creatures, we play this, we sacrifice all of them, and that's good. And we also might even sacrifice a fish for extra card, and this one goes away permanently. So even though we are literally against Annex, our opponent is drawing 2 cards a turn, I think we can still make it work. Which is insane that this deck can do those things. Let's make a fish. Even though it will die, it will draw us a card, because it's a good fish. It's the best fish out there. I can draw a land, I probably will. Which means I don't want to tap Fountainport. Some manual tapping action. And let's go for red mana. It's the one that is needed to win in standard. Alright, let's go for it. We like it. You can see that this double Cornucopia really gets us out of lethal range for this. And that means we clear the board fully, we draw a card, and now we have Liliana for free.
Necromancy is a lot like plucking turnips.
Thank you, Liliana, for your wisdom. So we could get rid of this. I don't really have tokens, right? So it might be better to discard, just to get additional -2. They can activate the Reef potentially. They should have another blue mana. But it doesn't kill us yet, and it's not a demon. If they have a Sanctuary, we could be at 1, but they don't. And if they play it, it will have Summoning Sickness. So far so good. Here's the demon. not a blue mana, so Reef can be activated, but nothing more. It cannot attack, it will tap itself. Here's your honk, by the way. Just edicting all day long, basically. I could go for the other Liliana, but I like this Liliana way more. I'm sorry. Let's just be honest about it. And I mean, we can do a lot of stuff. Our opponent is never running out of cards, which is not perfect. This is only 2 damage, so it's not the worst. Draw. I have to say, I really do appreciate this top deck. I really do. Alright, we can do some magic here. I think it's Ashiok into go for the throat, right? We live game too. You can see, man, if not those cornucopias, we would be dead so long ago. So long ago. Let's make an upkeep stop. We can make triple creatures. I really like this play. Don't forget, we are drawing cards every time a creature dies, so if they go for removal on this, we actually draw 3 cards.
Undead end.
I can actually tank this, so you know what? Maybe we don't go for upkeep stop. It's just 2 life, right? It's not a big deal, really. We can actually tank short it forever. And this means when they play a demon finally, we can actually kill it. And that will be way more important. I wonder if they go if they have Excruciator. Alright, uncounterable. As expected. Let's make sure that the end step doesn't happen. Alright, this will be a very slick play. You will love it. You will absolutely love it. So first we go for blockers. Because moment we try to kill this, they will use their removal to remove tokens. But it will be too late because this is blocked. And now we live game with Cornucopia again. So here we go, man. This is such a fun game, I have to say. See, and now they're going with the removal because they want to deal this extra damage. A Planeswalker. You got it. I want those cards. And we live game. More and more. We kill this, we lose this, and we draw another card. I have a pity for Ashiok, alright? But it's fine. By the way, this draw gets us 4 life. And they don't lose life, but they don't deal anything with the Annex. Man, we are literally outvaluing a deck that had Annex from the start. It's insane. I will take my 2 damage for the turn. Alright, guys. Alright. Alright. I want to play the land. It's good. Alright, let's live game. We really need it. And we need some good cards, and I think we should get them. You can see how insane this card is with Cornucopias. Doubling Season? I heard it's pretty good in our deck. Let's go. We can ultimate on the next turn. So we go like this. Now we go for this. Double token and double... double counters? I think it was 1 counter. Anyway, let's not attack on this turn. Because on the next turn we are ultimating them, so they are left with 1 Annex, 1 Shorted, and 1 land. Oh, here's their second blue mana. Akrasot. Insane levels of damage, but they cannot go through on ground. Alright. Oh boy, that's exactly 8 damage. I wish I had 1 Cornucopia trigger more. And on the next turn we are going to ultimate and destroy all of this. Oh my god, what an unfortunate turn. I didn't expect they will go for so much damage at the end step. Well, it is what it is. Alright guys, if I was on the play, that would be pretty amazing. On the draw, I'm a little bit scared. We definitely don't need 2 of them. But I mean, if we are getting them, we might as well just play them. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's go with the tap lands. Because we probably won't have much time to play tap lands on turn, 3 to 5. Oh, this could be interesting because we actually should have time to unleash everything we have. So let's get rid of those tap lands, let's ramp, so we are on the draw with a really slow start. So we will be extremely behind on tempo, but hopefully we can do some magic. And this is the first turn when we actually start recovering very nicely. We need 2 turns to set up and we can ultimate them. Funnily enough, they will have a lot of permanence types, so there is an option that they might continue playing after we ultimate them. However, it will cut their value a lot, and probably give us 1 or 2 free turns In which turns, I hope we can recover. By the way, you can doubling season into doubling season and just... I actually didn't have this case, but I think you will just keep ultimating every turn. Man, this card is so fun. I have to say, it really surprised me with how many interactions it has. So, man, if you guys like this video, we can just keep brewing with this forever, basically. I'm going with this. So basically, our value will get infinite after we play a Planeswalker with this, because we can go for -7 instantly. However, I would expect it to die to get lost at the end step. And our... Do you go? I think they are just realizing that something is not the usual. Let's see. Here comes Get Lost. They are just good at magic, like that. Which is kinda okay, I guess. Kinda. I would prefer them to not have it, you know. It's just 11 cards, like, bro, you don't need to always draw it. Here comes the Forge. You know what, against the Forge, usually it's very tall order to win, but I think we scaled nicely, so maybe we can actually do it. But we're on the draw, with very slow opening into Perfect Answer, into what? I could go for... So this will be a 2-2, or a 2-1, so we actually cannot play Liliana. So that kinda means we have to go with this. We have Cornucopia, so at least we are getting some extra life gain. And let's see if they are good at magic again. I think they have it, but I'm not super sure. We will see. They probably would play it. There was a priority, but maybe that's something else. Not sure what. Not Smite, not Get Lost. No Lay Down Arms. But I think they had something. Right, we have some time to set up right now. Man, this is insane. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love it. So first we go with Liliana. Man, this deck is amazing. Once you get going, it's just insane. So we can instantly ultimate and get rid of all the problems. Here we go. This is so fun. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy. I'm not sure about the split, to be honest. Yep, that's how they are checking the wording. They didn't expect that it doubles the loyalty counters. But those are, as the name suggests, counters. So I mean, they get doubled. Just face, straight away. What a savage. Alright, do they do something more? Huh. This is very interesting. Forge is extremely important. Extremely important. This is definitely going on the separate pile. I just don't know how to balance it. My original idea was this. The problem is that they can actually go for this pile and win the game probably. Can I just use it as an artifact removal? Are we really in this situation? Oh my god, we actually... No, my friend. Maybe you don't have decisions, but we do. We need to win the game out of this ultimate. Alright, I can, by the way, keep ultimating every turn. I think we go like this. Will they take... I think we need to take one land away, because they might actually take the second pile. Yeah, this is really bad for them, right? Only one creature. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm not sure if I shouldn't get Forge against everything else, because it's actually more important than the rest of their deck. I'm so happy they have chosen this pile. Here we go, and that's another ultimate, which means that we never lack out of value. And that's why we didn't play it instantly. Here we go, infinite permanence and Liliana every turn. Oh my god, this deck feels dirty. Once you get going, there's no stopping. Bro, like, we don't even care. And the Forge was the only card that kept them in the game. Honestly, I think if we played Wrenn and ultimated, they would make a different decision. Forge was more important than their whole deck together. Oh my god, I can just make this. Oh man, we are winning this so hard. So what do? Do we ultimate again? We can keep ultimating them for the rest of the game. And we also have Go for the Throat, yep. Yep, we like... This is so fun! I'm literally ultimating them every turn until end of the game and they cannot do anything about it. But this deck is amazing. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, man. This deck was so much more fun than I anticipated. And before we talk about the deck, I will try to make outro shorter today because it's super late for me. However, first things first, a huge thank you to our amazing patrons for always, having our back on this channel. Really thank you guys, and you are making a huge difference, so really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you. About the deck, I have to say, doubling season, I wasn't super sure how it will go. I had my doubts, but I have to say, when this card is in the board, the game is just absolutely bonkers. It's so fun. You can have infinite cards with Wrenn. Liliana ultimating every turn forever together with Wrenn ultimate is just something no deck can survive. And the best part, you can destroy every type of permanent. So if there's this forge, there's this enchantment, you can just force such a bad decisions. And by the way, whenever you go for -6, just split the one annoying thing against everything else. And nearly every player will take most of the cards. And that's usually a mistake because they cannot compete with your value. If you have Wrenn and Liliana, you will always win the value game unless you are dead in next 1 or 2 turns. So if you can make sure that you don't die, you always win. The emblem is one of the few things that are uncounterable in Magic. Once you get the emblem, the whole game will always be stacked in your favor. So that's a really cool play, and I didn't ultimate so much since forever. So Liliana Dreadhorde General, as always, just doing work, and -4 is so good because most players do not play around double sacrifice effect. So usually you clear the board while also having 2 loyalty, extremely powerful planeswalker, and with Ashiok tokens, and the fact, let's finish one thought. With Ashiok 4 tokens on 8 loyalty, it's actually insane. It's so easy to defend planeswalkers if you have this setup. So basically doubling season makes every planeswalker completely broken. You just roll over your opponent with value. Unless they basically can close the game in 1 or 2 turns, that's only way to stop you. So honestly, I love this deck. I think we even ranked up. I didn't have stats for this one, so I cannot show you the full stats, but we ranked up a little bit, so it seems to be working. It was super fun, and I'll be honest, I would love to play with this more. So tell me in the comments, guys, if you enjoyed it, because Golgari control with planeswalkers and ultimates, what more in Magic can we get? So I hope you had a great fun. Really thank you for watching. As always, you are super appreciated, and just thank you for being here, especially the veterans that are here for years. I really am happy that you are still enjoying the content. So thank you guys, and see you tomorrow.